Hello, my name is Masi Kazan. I'm the founder of Revolutionary Motherhood, and I am doing a series on African spirituality. This is the third of a series of presentations on the topic. What we will discuss today are cyclical existence and ancestors. So let me go ahead and share my screen, please. I have a Revolutionary Motherhood channel on YouTube, and I'm going to give you my link tree so that you can go straight to the channel and also look at the other social media that I have available. It's Linktree Revolutionary Mothers. And so I want you guys to think about something. When you think about studying African spirituality or African spiritual based systems, are you seeking identity? Are you seeking opportunities to learn and grow and better yourself as a human being? So these are questions you may want to ask yourself. These are the actual principles of African spirituality. There might be other principles, but these seem to be the fundamental ones based on the book Ancestral Voices. Rather, spirit is eternal from Ancestral Voices. And we've already covered balance and order, interconnectedness and hierarchy. Now we're on cyclical existence and ancestors. And then we're going to complete it next month with nature. God is nature, God is female, God is male and female, God is divine consciousness, and then we hold spirits. So what is cyclical existence? Cyclical existence is a principle that nothing is lost. When we transition from this realm and go into the realm of the unseen or the ancestors, we just change form. Our energy is the same, but we're not a physical body. Thus the statement, ashes for ashes, dust for dust. Now, we believe in a concept of reincarnation, and essentially what it does is it provides us an opportunity to come back into this realm, which we call the marketplace, as many times as needed, so that we begin to fulfill our destiny and become useful to the communities in which we're living. So that's what reincarnation. We just come back several times. Sometimes we come back because we have a debt to pay. Others come back because they've been called to the priesthood. They've always been priests and they were sent. Some people have an opportunity to either be priests and or engineers or other things. So this really depends on the destiny of the individual. And the way you find out about all these things is by doing a consultation. And just remember the experiences that we experience, and I have to remember this, is to help us learn and grow. And hopefully we get our lessons so that we don't have to keep repeating them. There's a law in science called the law of conservation of energy, which states essentially energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It only converted from one form of energy to another. So we have something called kinetic energy, which is motion, which is like used for driving a car. Then we have potential energy, which is in an object or a table or something, which if acted upon, it can become kinetic energy, right? So we can be in motion in this realm. We pass on into the realm of the unseen. We don't see the person physically, but their energy is still there. Okay. Now, when we travel into the realm of the ancestors, there's a series of events that we go through before we are accepted by our ancestors. So we hope that people get accepted by their ancestors. But in case they're not, there's some things that can be done to help mitigate that and to help the person's journey into the realm of the unseen. Remember that I am the most recent representation of my ancestors. That's a very, very powerful statement. There are so many people that have come before us that allow us to be where we are today. And we stand on the shoulders of those individuals in our families. And then we have those people that are ancestors within community, such as leaders, right, that have gone on and have transitioned. So we just want to keep those things in mind when we are going through this life, that we're not just doing this for ourselves, that we're actually representing those that came before us. What is an ancestor? An ancestor person that did good deeds who's now deceased. It can be Big Mama, it can be Grandpa, it can be Auntie Sue, it can be whomever. It's just a person of good character, and they tend to be older in age. Okay. And then usually are in your family. Those are your personal ancestors. And then you have those in the community that do great things within community. How do we give honor to them? How do we venerate them, right? The way we remember our ancestors is through praise and ritual. And when it says that they cease to exist when we don't remember them. So it's very important to remember those that have gone on, that have done great things in our family, even those that haven't done such great things, right? We to remember them on their birthday, to pour libation for them, and to give reverence and honor to that energy. It's very and very important to do. And it helps us because when we give reverence and honor to them, it empowers them. And what they do, they start doing rituals and work on the other side for us. So it's a symbiotic relationship between physical and spirit, constantly interchanging, right? And as I said, those people who are not ancestors, perhaps they died a kind of a violent death due to the lifestyle that they were living and some of the things they were doing. But there's great news. You can do some rituals to remember them and to elevate them. As I said, on their birthday, pouring libation, all those things. You want to remember people, and honor the good in them. No matter what they did in their life, they were related to you. You want to kind of remember the good parts of them because it helps you as well because you're a part of them and they're a part of you. We're not separate from them. They're a part of us and they help us to function in this life. So now I just talked about some things that you can use to begin the process of creating an ancestor altar. You want a table with a white tablecloth, for example. You want a glass of water in a glass, clean white water, right? Clean water. You want a plant, perhaps, on the shrine, some small plant. You want some pictures of deceased relatives, people that did good, okay, that are ancestors. They have to be deceased. And they should be adults. Children is a little different, and you need to get a consultation regarding that one. You can add food. I always put fruit, something simple. And also, when the food starts to spoil, remove it. Don't leave it. Don't leave spoiled food on your shrine. Keep your shrine area clean. That is sacred space. Keep your whole house clean. Cleanliness is close to godliness. It is in those corners, sage your house, spend time because you have Ashe, you have energy, you have lights. So you want to use that, right? Those white candles, I recommend using tea candles because you're starting off. So just start with some white tea candles. When you go into your shrine space, avoid wearing red and black colors. Wear some light blue, light cream, whites, things of that sort. Again, keep it clean, keep it, monitor the food if anything spoils. Get rid of it, throw it out. You don't leave spoiled food on shrines, and things of that sort. So it's different if it's outside. That's a total different conversation. And you're given to an energy and you put it on the earth. That's different than your house. So just be mindful of that. Okay. Now that this is probably the fastest presentation I've done. Um, share with you um a piece of poetry that I did because I'm a spoken word artist, kind of an amateur, but this is my way of getting my message out and supporting people and encouraging people. So I wanted to share with you a piece that I did called Spiritual Warfare, and I'm just going to read it. So just hear me out. Libation or re ancestors and divine. It has to be a routine, a series of spiritual exercises to align, protect, and elevate my spirit. It is food from the divine, water, salt, and gin in my bath water with white flowers, eucalyptus, lavender, and tea tree oils. I'm creating a. But before cleansing myself, let me clear my space of any evil. Yes, I said evil. Energy that I have manifested or allowed to enter my space uninvited, or it was sent and I wasn't aware. This is a word that is unseen but is seen. Do you get me? This is a word that is unseen but is seen. Let me shift the negative energy, evil, to positive energy that is which is divine. Salt at my windows and all my entryways to be. I cleanse the aura as I sage the corners of my room. I command you, bad spirit, to leave now, and good spirit to enter. I command you, bad spirit, to leave now, and to enter. I command you, bad spirit, to leave now, and good spirit to enter. Red sage, I hear, is the strongest. Help me to usher in sweetness, cinnamon, lotus, and non champa. Where are my white candles, water, and an offering for my ancestors? Now I am ready for my bath. If more serious help is available, hear me out. If more serious help is available, seek consultation. Pray always. Good spirit guide and protect me. My ancestors guide and protect me, and they will. Follow the instructions just given. A recipe for spiritual warfare. Out with the bad and in with the good. Remember, it's a routine daily. Ashe, may you be blessed always, and may spirit guide you to your path, and may you fulfill that path in this life. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Good night.